Hi Ian, this is Phil Beever from the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on our lesson this morning. So if we run through a couple of parts, you can see here I've drawn a red line on your right hip and the same with Tiger Woods. If we just look at your swing as you start the take away, you can see, look at your right hip, it's moved a long way away. It's almost like your legs are moving to the left rather than to the right. Now, as we start that takeaway, all that should happen really is that right hip should stay in place and it should just rotate. But unfortunately for yours is backing up. So as we get to this stage now, we can see you've moved off of that red line quite considerable. Now you start going back to the right. Then when you start down, we're trying to move forwards, and then we start to back up off on it. So the body just isn't moving in the right sequence, and this is why with the irons and the woods we was tending to top it, and then we found something else out with the woods a bit later on. So with the irons, and all of the clubs, I want you to feel, like I've said there, try and get that right hip to feel like it stays where it is or moves to the right. And also your backswing could do with just feeling like you turn a little bit more to the right. So your top half is leaning to the right. So if we look at Tiger, as we look at his swing, as he gets to the top of his swing, you can see his right hip is still beautifully on that red line. And then when he starts down, Ian, this is the other thing you needed to work on, was look how much turf he takes out. You know, he really does hit into the back of the ball and takes a lovely strong divot down here, and we saw that with your woods. So with your woods, I made you set up in line with the ball and I tried to get you to hit the ground in front, and then we started to see some good results with driver, and that'd be the same with fairway woods and things. But at the moment you're trying to sort of pick the ball off the top, which is why you're getting indifferent strikes. So work on turning that right hip. Also trying to, you're wearing a zip here on your jacket, trying to turn that right as well. So hit right hip, turn the jacket to the right. That's going to get everything fully loaded up, which you did beautifully. And then start working on trying to hit down on the ball as opposed to lifting the ball. So a little bit of turf through impact, and with the driver as well, really trying to feel like you hit down, which will be a strange sensation but will make a huge difference. Thanks, Ian.